Hello, everyone. This is such an impromptu live stream. But right now there is such an amazing cosmic opening that we can all connect to. And for that reason, I wanted to share that with you, with everyone. So, unfortunately, within Kabbalah, there's the idea of the tree of life. The tree of life is very, very deep concept, but it also explains one of the things that it does is it explains how energy gets filtered into this world. This world represents the 10th dimension, starting from the upper worlds, and as you go through each of the dimensions, things get more and more restricted. That's one of the reasons why we oftentimes have a very difficult time of connecting to the to the light of this world, is because the light of this world is so restricted. The 9th dimension, which is the one that is right above us, is the dimension through which all of the other 8 dimensions filters into. This is known as Yesod, and the terms of it are less important. But right now, starting just a couple of minutes ago, and going through the next 40 minutes or so, it represents the 9th hour of the 9th day of the 9th month. And as a result, we want to not just connect to that, but we want to tap into this idea of the 9th, right? Because, as I said, like oftentimes in this world, it's so difficult to connect to the light. But when we, in those moments when we feel the inspiration, what we're doing is we're connecting to the world that's right above us, the 9th dimension. And through that is where we draw all our blessings. So the fact that we are in the 9th hour of the 9th day of the 9th month, it gives us a special connection, a special opportunity to draw down those things that are particular to our soul, particular to the things that we are supposed to do in this world. It also corresponds to children, health, and sustenance. So if we are lacking, or if we know of anyone who is having a difficult time drawing children, or is a difficult time in financially difficult health, this is an amazing opportunity to pray for them. And by praying for them, we also are then able to draw all of that energy for us. So what we're going to do right now is we are going to do a Zohar reading. And with the intention that we are going to be drawing blessings, yes, for ourselves, yes, for those people that we love, more so for the world. The world needs this light. It needs the light of the Zohar. Our goal and our attention is to draw the end of the correction. In the words of Kabbalah, that is to draw Mashiach. In the words of Christianity, that is tapping in to and encouraging Jesus' return. Like, they're basically the same thing. So we're going to jump right now to the Zohar. We're going to start our reading by reading from the portion of the week, which is Vayeshev. Is that right? No, it's Vayeshlach. But we're going to do this. This one helps us connect to the power of Yesod and the idea of this 9th dimension. Starting with verse number 21. Again, do your best to think and to draw blessings for you, for yourself, and for the whole world. Ele todot Yaakov Yosef HaGomel. Vatar da'it Hashev Yosef beYaakov da'iz davag shimsha basachra keden shara lamabad todot. Uman ichud de'avid todot ahadar ve'yomer Yosef de'ha'achu nahar ve'naged ve'afek aved todot. Vagin dala paskin mamoy le'almin ve'ichu aved todot b'chai eretz umine nafkin todot le'alma. Verse number 22. Techashim shaf agav dait kara b'sichra la avidi bin bar hahu darga deikre sadik ve'yosef ihu darga de Yaakov lamabadi bin le'afakal todin le'almin uvgin kach kativ ele todot Yaakov Yosef. Verse number 23. Maybe we read some English here while we do this, so to help connect, so people are also familiar with it. 23. Ele todot Yaakov Yosef. Kal man deyave de havad mistakel diokna de Yosef hava amar dadachu diokna de Yaakov tachaze divkuchu b'nei Yaakov. La chetiv ele todot Yaakov Ruven bar Yosef da diokna deme diokna de avoe. These are the generations of Jacob, Joseph. Another interpretation is that anyone who gazed at the facial image of Joseph thought it was the facial image of Jacob. Come and behold, it is not written this way when referring to the other children of Jacob. For example, it is not written, these are the generations of Jacob, Reuben. By the way, everyone, we are looking at this particular verse. It's Genesis 37:2. Bereshit is the Hebrew transliteration of Genesis. These are the generations of Jacob, Joseph, which is this one right here. So it says, for example, it is not written, these are the generations of Jacob, Reuben, or Shimon, etc. Only in reference to Joseph it is written, these are the generations of Jacob, Joseph. The reason is that the facial image of Joseph was the same as his father's image. Verse number 24. Again, my friends, if you are just tuning in, we are using the power of the Zohar to connect to a very, very amazing window of opportunity to draw down light and blessings into our world in maybe a way that's not normally so accessible. This is a very last-minute stream, but I thought I would want to share it with anyone who's out there. And if you're watching this later on, and the moment has passed, it's okay. We can still draw through the power of the Zohar. We're still drawing blessings for ourselves and for the world. Verse number 24. Ben Sheva Shreshana Amar Rabbi Abba Ramaz Lekuchabrechu Dacha Kadi Taved Mine Yosef Ben Sheva Shreshanim Ve'ava B'chol Inun Yomim Da'ish Taro Dala Chamad Le Yosef Ava B'chei Al Inun Sheva Shreshanim Ve'chamad De'ava B'chei Ale Kuchabrechu Yachev Le Sheva Shreshanim Achrenim Da'it Kayam Be'ara Damitzrayim Bechadu Beikara uvshlimu dachola bara Yosef hava malka uvchal banoi kamei chavo. Inun sheva shrei shanim chavo chaim legabe uvgid kach ben sheva shrei shana hava ichu kadi taved mine. Verse number 24. Joseph being 17 years old. Again, they are looking at this verse. It's Genesis 37:2. Rabbi Abba said that the Holy One, blessed be He, indicated to Jacob that Joseph was 17 years old at the time he was lost. All the days that remained after he reached 17 years of age, during which time he did not see Joseph, Jacob was crying over him. Because he was crying during those years, the Holy One, blessed be He, gave him another 17 years, during which he lived in the land of Egypt with happiness, honor, and fulfillment. His son Joseph was king, and all of his sons were there before him. Those 17 years old were considered as life for him, and hence the text informs us that Joseph was 17 years of age when he lost him. So we are going to jump to a second reading. This is coming from the portion of the week. And this will allow us to also, again, tap into the energy, the particular gifts that are available for us on this particular day. We are in the week of Vayishlach, and we are going to read that right now. Okay, here we go. Okay, so here's the relevance. This is chapter 1 of Vayishlach. The verse that they are going to be reading it's the first one of that particular portion. And Jacob sent messengers. This is the relevance of that. Jacob sent messengers. It's Genesis 32:4. Let's read the relevance. When we know that a specific action is positive and in our best interests, another voice inside inevitably talks us out of it. When we know that a particular behavior or action is negative, something impels us to engage it in any way, even though we don't really want to. These are the good inclinations and the evil inclinations at work. We must recognize that these two urges as distinct voices battling for control over our behavior. The moment we recognize the evil inclination as our true enemy, we can begin to remove its influence over us. The spiritual forces arising from this section reveal this metaphysical truth, endowing us with the strength to resist and overcome our negative tendencies. So I just wanted to clarify, maybe you're just logging in right now. Right now represents a very unique moment in the entire year. It represents this is the 9th hour of the 9th day of the 9th month. It is the month of Kislev. We talked about this earlier, and this gives us a special moment to tap into the place, the well where all blessings come from. So we want to open that channel for ourselves. Yes, for ourselves, undoubtedly. Think of the things that you want the most. What are the things that you want the most? What do you want to draw? And then think of the people around you, think of the entire world. We are together, as well as the other people who know of this particular time. We're drawing blessings for ourselves and the entire world. Sorry, let me find the screen. Where did it go? You gotta be kidding me. Sorry about this, everyone. There we go. Okay, so here is the portion of Vayishlach, drawing miracles. From verse 1. Vayishlach Yaakov malachim v'gomel. Rabbi Yehuda patach. Ki malachav yatzaveh lach lishmarecha b'chol darchecha chai kara ukmua chavraya decha beshata davarnash ate leilma miyad iz daman beade yetzechara deichu mikatreg le lavarnash tadir kapdal alf le patach chatat rovetz my chatat rovetz da yetzechara. Verse number 1. Jacob sent messengers. Rabbi Yehuda began the discussion with the verse, For he shall give his angels charge over you to keep you in all your ways. This verse has already been explained by the friends. When a man is born, the evil inclinations enters with him and constantly denounces him, as it is written, sin crouches at the door. What is meant by sin crouches? It refers to the evil inclination. At the door means at the opening of the womb at a person's birth. Verse number 2. David achi namek kare vechatat diktiv chatati nagdi tamid bagin daichu aved le lavarnash kal yoma lemechate kamek mare vayetzer hara da la daita itade mibar barnash mayoma dait yaled barnash leabim vayetzer chatov ati lavarnash mayoma deate lait daka'a. Verse 2. David also called the evil inclination by the name sin, as it is written, and sin is ever before me. This is because it tempts man, meaning the evil inclination, it tempts man every day to sin before his master. The evil inclination never leaves man from the day of its birth. The good inclination only comes to man when he seeks purity. Verse number 3. Ve amatai ate barnash la it daka'a karihu bar la talisar shanim kaden izavag barnash be'atraihu chad mimina vechad mismala yatzer tov limina vayetzer ra lismala ve'elen inun tren malachim mamash me'manan va'inun mishtachin tadir behade davarnash. And when does man seek purity? On his 13th birthday, man joins with the good inclination on the right and the evil inclination on the left. They are literally two appointed angels found constantly with man. So what this is telling us is that we are born, all of us are born as a child, as a baby, with the evil inclination with us. According to Kabbalah, human beings do not have the capacity to truly act from a place of sharing until their 13th birthday. And as a result, this is one of the reasons why we see teenagers are often very conflicted, is because they are in a new framework, according to Kabbalah, compared to what it is as a child, right? From age basically 0 all the way up until age 12 or 13. Children are different than teenagers. I think we can all admit that. At the age of 13, though, something happens. According to Kabbalah, what that thing that happens is that now teenagers have the ability to choose right or wrong, and that's what the Zohar is speaking about here. I'll say one more time, the reason why we're doing this relatively impromptu live stream is because right now, there is a special opportunity to tap into the dimension from which all blessings come. That is known as Yesod. It is the 9th dimension according to the Tree of Life. This is all really technical stuff. I normally would not teach about stuff like that, but right now it's the 9th hour of the 9th day of the 9th month. So it's a particularly powerful time to draw energy from that dimension that contains really everything that we want. All right, here we go. Verse 4. Ati banash la it daka'a chachu yetzer hara da it kafia kame veshalit yamina al smala ve'travaichu meiz devugin le natra le labarnash bechol arochoi decha aved de hadahu dektiv ki malachav yatzave lach lishmarecha bechol derachecha. When man seeks to be purified, the evil inclination is humbled before him, and the right rules over the left, and both the good inclination and the evil inclination watch over man whichever way he travels. This is the essence of the verse, for he shall give his angels charge over you to keep you all your ways. Verse number 5. Rabbi Elazar Mokim Le lachai kra beYakov dekuchabrechu azmim beade malachin mashrian mimanan bagin deha ichu ate shalim beshivtim elayin kuchu shelamim kidka yoot kama daitmar de veYakov halak la darko veyafka la leifkeu Bo malache Elokim veitmar veachi kevan daish tazev mine de lavan de veha dait parash mine kaden az davugat ime shechinta ve'ato mashrian kadishin lesachra le ukden veyomer Yaakov kaasher ra'am vegomel umaynun Malachin Shadar le'asav Hachudikti Vaishlach Yaakov Malachim Mamash Havo Vadai. Verse number 5. We're going to go through verse number 7. Rabbi Elazar applies this verse to Jacob. As the Holy One, blessed be He, surrounded Jacob with legions of angels because he came with the complete and with the supernal tribes who were in a state of perfection. As it is written, and Jacob continued on his way, and the angels of Elohim met him. It has been explained that after being saved from Laban and departing from him, the Shekinah joined Jacob, and legions of saintly angels surrounded him. At that point, Jacob said when he saw them, from these angels, he sent a group to Esau. This is the meaning of the verse, and Jacob sent messengers, also angels. Surely these were real angels. Verse number 6. Patach Rabbi Yitzchak ve'amar. Kativ chone malach Hashem savav lariyav ve'yalatzem ha'moa aval ba'atar chad kativ ki malachav yatzaveh lach malachav sagi'in ve'acha chad diktiv chone malach Hashem saviv lariyav ויחלצם אלא כי מלאכיו יצווה לך אלן שאר מלאכים. מלאך השם סביב דה שכינתה כ"א וירא מלאך השם עליו בלבת אש מתוך הסנה. ובגין כך עונה מלאך השם סביב לריאב להקפה le bachol sitrin bagin le shezeva le vachad shachinta sharia bagave davarnash kama beshriyan kadishin kuchu izdamanu le taman. Rabbi Yitzchak said, "It is written, and the angel of Hashem encamps round about those who fear him, and he delivers them." This verse has already been explained. But in another place, it is written, "For he shall give his angels charge over you," namely many angels. Whereas here only one is mentioned, as it is written, "The angel of Hashem encamps." He answers, the verse, "For he shall give his angels charge over you," refers to angels in general. But the verse, "The angel of Hashem," refers to the Shekhinah, as it is written, "And the angel of Hashem appeared to him in a flame of fire out of the midst of a bush." Just as the first verse, so the angel mentioned here also points to the Shekhinah. And so the angel of Hashem encamps round about those who fear him, to encircle them in every direction so as to deliver them. And when the Shekhinah resides inside man, all the holy hosts come there. Last verse for this particular connection, verse number 7. Again, drawing blessings, drawing your soul, what your soul needs to do its job and to do its particular work on this planet, making this connection, drawing down blessings for ourselves, for all of our loved ones, and for the world. Last verse. Tacheze kad David Malkat daish tazev me achish melech gat kaden amar chayg bagin deshachinta sachara le laish tazev manaichu me achish u me ame umeha kol inun da'at kifu be ma kativ va'it cholel בידם אמי ויתחולל וישתגע מבעל לכדבר אחר כי חוותם את זה להשתגע עלי. Verse number 7. Come and behold, when King David was saved from Achish, the king of Gat, he said, "The angel of Hashem encamps." For the Shekhinah surrounded him and saved him from Achish, his people, and those who attacked him. As it is written, Va'it Holel, feigned himself mad in their hands. This is coming from 1 Samuel 21:14. He asks, why is it written Va'it Holel rather than Vaish Tagea? It is written, "You have brought this fellow to play in the madman, Lahish Tagea, in my presence." All right, my friends. So we are concluding this particular connection. Hopefully you were able to get the live stream. If not, it's all good. Connect to the Zohar, draw the blessings for yourself and for other people. Have an amazing day. I love you all, and I will talk to you. I'll see you in the next live stream or the next